is 1.7, quick summary of what we've covered so far. First of all, we looked at the functions of the mouth and esophagus. Then we looked at the secretions of the salivary glands, enzymes, mucus, and antibacterials. The three antibacterials, lactoferrin, lysosome, and immunoglobulin A. Looked at the salivary gland structure, the acinar cells, and the ductal cells, which modify the secretions. And then the glands themselves, sort of the three glands, innervated by different things, different nerves, and producing various secretions, making 1.5 litres total. And the three antibacterials, immunoglobulin A, lactoferrin, and lysosome. Looked at the primary secretion and the second equilibration by the duct cells, the acinar cells producing enzymes, the duct cells modifying them to get hypertonic and alkaline saliva. Looked at some of the salivary gland diseases, the two diseases, Sjogren's and mumps, which Sjogren's attacks the salivary glands, causing xerostomia. Mumps attacks the parotid glands, causing inflammation, causing parotitis, again resulting in direct xerostomia. Looked at the autonomic, the control of secretions. It's basically autonomic, mainly parasympathetic, partly sympathetic, and the various ganglions and nerves. Then looked at the swallowing phases. You've got the oral preparatory phase, the oral phase, the pharyngeal phase, which is the swallow reflex, and then the esophageal phase. Had a look at the anatomy of the region, and then covered the entire swallow reflex, the nerves and the muscles required. What can go wrong in the nerves is the palsies, the pseudobulbar higher up, bulbar palsy lower down, will result in paralysis of muscles causing dysphagia, altered speech, etc. Looking at the anatomy of the esophagus, we looked at some of the muscles in the bare areas which are susceptible to pharyngeal pouch. Looked at the layers. Forgot to mention the histology. The mucosa is you got no serosa, which is the rough coat, so it's susceptible to cancer, and no mesentery, so it doesn't connect to anything else really, the esophagus. And mucosa is stratified squamous all the way to the gastroesophageal junction, where it forms a Z-line. Looked at what can go wrong in the esophagus. Basically, it's to do with the embryology. The lung buds out forwards, but you can get atresia, which is closure, and fistula, which is an abnormal connection. Looked at the gastroesophageal sphincter itself, which prevents reflux normally. It works due to various anatomical and physiological reasons. If the sphincter stops working, or you get increased abdominal pressure, lower tone of the sphincter, or too much acid secretion, you get reflux, resulting in heartburn and various symptoms, such as chronic earache if it passes too high. Symptoms don't really correlate, and outcomes, you'll get healing. Healing results in fibrosis and narrowing mucosal damage, which will progress to Barrett's metaplasia and then progress even further to adenocarcinoma. You can diagnose GORD using various methods, and you can treat it using conservative, medical, and surgical ways of treating it. Surveillance endoscopy is controversial because it's very expensive and not much of it progresses to adenocarcinoma. You can compare the two types of cancer, squamous cell carcinoma due to environmental stresses, and adenocarcinoma, which is incidence and shooting up, and it's caused by reflux. You can compare them using various methods. If you have the carcinomas, then you won't be able to swallow solids only, right? As a genetic basis to the conversion, we looked at achalasia, which is another disease, has a viral cause, causes failure to relax, causing stricture, tightening here, and it means you won't be able to swallow liquids as well as solids. You can treat achalasia by Botox to paralyze the muscles, or helismiotomy to remove the muscles. Another disease is pharyngeal pouch. Pharyngeal pouch is a defect at Killiam's area, which is posterior. It's the area of bare muscle. Bare, so it hasn't got any muscle, resulting in dysphagia, and halitosis, bad breath. Esophageal ruptures, you can either get severe ruptures, which cause severe chest pain and emphysema, or Mallory Weiss tear, which is less severe. And esophageal varices are to do with increased hepatic pressure, causing increased portal pressure, resulting in anastomosis. Varices and then anastomosis between the portal and azygos system, which you can treat using a senstaken tube, beta blockers to reduce the pressure, elastic bands on the varices, transjugular intrahepatic portosystemic shunt, or the definitive treatment, liver transplants.